Here we go again. I think these videos might be therapy sessions or a way for me to like think things out and try to find answers to shit. Because now the step is, video. I got that down as like my next step. And really what that means is marketing. Like how are you going to market yourself? And that, like I said before, whenever you go down that path, it feels like you're crossing the line. It feels like you're breaking the man code. It feels like you're doing something that you're really not supposed to be doing. Marketing yourself, telling people about yourself before they even ask. I mean, it's one thing if people are asking you, but if they're not asking you, you don't offer it up. You don't just like, oh, hey man, I used to do this and this and this. Well, thanks, but I didn't even ask, and I don't fucking care. So that's a tough one right there. So I'm kind of in, but so making the video, but also it's kind of like, making a website too. So I decided, I need to have a place to host some of the music for free. So like someone can go there and download it, or I can send it. And it has to have some sort of little imagery on it, and it's got to have, doesn't have to be a lot, doesn't have to be big. It just has stuff like a page, and then click here and you can download the music if you want to. If you don't want to, don't do it. And that's it. That's all it has to have. So then you're getting into like names. That's another thing, man. Naming bands. Oh my God, anyone's been in a band. You're always sitting around, together after band practice, man. What are we gonna call ourselves, man? And then then there's always like the stupidest freaking corny trend of like changing a letter. Crime with a Y, man. Life of crime. Yeah, that's cool. No, dude, and the rappers did that. Oh man, they like sold out on that crap, man. And they changed the letter. And so it's like, man, I don't know. I don't know what to do with that. And what your name is, it's important though. That's the thing. It's important to create that imagery. I guess. I don't know. Can you just do letters? FSM. I like those 3 letters, man. I was going to just call it FS. Just letters. They look good in block, and they probably look good on a hat. So it's like, can you just do that? Yeah, you can do that. So I don't think it matters. And the last band I was in, I was Trower, and I was super stoked on that name. TROWAR. Looks great in block letters. It's simple. It's short. Nobody has it. Doesn't mean anything. But that was that band, and I don't know if even though these songs came from that band, they're not really that band. So I hesitate on that, and that had its own specific imagery that I'd have to tweak a little bit. So I don't know about that. So I don't know, man. And then even my name, I always struggle with my name. It's like Fred Astaire. I mean, it's just like, number one, that ain't that the name. Yeah, and everyone's like, oh yeah, you got to use that name. It's your name. You got to use it. And there's legitimate to that, but at the same time, the name took on its own meaning. It has its own separate meaning. No matter what I do, I can't overtake that meaning. It's like if your last name was like Coke, and you wanted to, make cake or whatever, and you're like, I'm gonna make Coke cake. I don't care if that's your name or not. When people see Coke, they're gonna think of Coke. So, that's just a fact. So, and Fred, I've always had like kind of self-conscious about Fred. It's just like a name, from the 50s. It's just not really a popular name now. It's not like a cool name, but then what are you gonna do? Change your name? Actors do that all the time, and oh my God, it's so gay. Come on. You're changing your name. Stone Phillips, man. I changed my name to look cool. Yeah, it's a cool name, but it's not cool to change your name. So it totally, besides, it totally defeated the purpose. Strippers, you can have, that's the only people that like are legit to change their name. Chicks, strippers, and that's okay. That's good. We're all down with that. But anybody else changing their name, it's just like, really? I don't know, man. I don't know. Rock Solid. My first name's gonna be Rock, and my middle name's gonna be Solid. Rock Solid. or first name Otto, middle name Matic. Automatic. Automatic Astaire. That fucking sounds great. AMA. Oh, I like that too. The AMA. Oh my God. What a rabbit hole. So, and then it's like, you know, and man, then it's like, so now I'm thinking, why do you even have to, I'm just going to have a different name. I'll have a name for the website, because obviously you have to have a .com, something.com, so there'll be a name to get on the website, but that doesn't have to be, why does that have to be the other name? I mean, who cares? It's all about the music anyway. And, you know, you don't need a bio on there, and you don't need this. It doesn't need anything. All it needs to be is a host so that people can listen to the music or download it for free. Really. Here, go, if you like them, go here, check it out. If you like it, go ahead and download it. If you don't, you know, whatever, add it to your playlist. I mean, I guess, I don't know how that works. I don't know if it has to be on Apple or Amazon or Spotify or whatever the fuck those things are. I don't know. Another thing, you go on some of those sites, man, like you go on and you look at how many bands there are on those things. Oh my God. There's so many bands, and you know, everyone is so easy to get your profile out there, start on that, and it's like that becomes a whole, I don't know how to say it, kind of like a group. You know, that becomes like a whole, that's that group of all the bands that are trying to start up and get noticed. I don't want to be a part of that band, a group. I don't want to be a part of that club. So I don't want to go that route. I don't want to, like, the template for bands and that fucking what's your bio and who's your influences and all that bullshit. Nobody cares. Like I said, up front, nobody gives a shit. You know, it's only in hindsight that people might care, and then it kind of becomes legit. You know, if somebody, like I said, if somebody asks you, not some sort of guy that you paid to like do a radio slot for you who's asking you that, he doesn't give a shit either. So, man, what's your influences? It's such bullshit. I just don't want to I don't want anything to do that. I don't want to take a part of it. There's something, I don't know, something inside me is just going, no, man. So what if you started with, and the website has its own name, and then it's just whatever, it's just the music that I'm making right now. And then when I put a band together and we want to call it whatever we want to call it, then that'll be that. And then that'll be that, and that'll be that. Why? I'll just have a different name for everything that I do. Why not? Depending on what that is. You know, I know that kind of goes against marketing, but I don't think it hurts up front. You know, let's get a marketing strategy first and a budget. We're gonna get a budget and we're gonna do this, this, and this, and this, and this. Yeah, then we need this and this and this to support that and that and that. But right now, I'm not sure I need that, man. You know, so that's my thoughts for the day.